Full Sail has just clearly demonstrated that they're committed to the full cycle of sustainability, which includes the environment, it includes the economy, which Full Sail is doing very well, and it includes equity for their employees.
We live in this absolutely magical, beautiful place. The Columbia River is right in our back of the brewery. We look at Mount Hood and Mount Adams. It's just about impossible to be working and living here and not to have a level of sensitivity about the beauty of the place and a level of responsibility that we would never want to do anything to harm it.
The ability for us to invest in certain parts of the plant to reduce waste was an important part of how we grew the company.
It's a very intensive process making beer, and we really look for every opportunity to diminish our footprint.
We compressed brewing into 4 days, where everything start to finish, when we're done on Thursday, all the tanks are full, ready then for fermentation, so the boiler's not running now. Lights are shut off. No reason to have hot water being made. Of all the raw materials used in the beer, 95% of them are grown locally in the Northwest region, and then we use them to make a local regional beer. We end up with spent grain, which is grain that no longer is useful for brewing, but it is useful for cattle feed. All the water that we use that comes into the plant, only a portion of it actually ends up in the beer. Now, as you look around the plant, you'll see foam and washing and rinsing that is going down the drain. All of that is captured into an exterior pit and then pumped into a waste treatment set. So that what the city sees is something that's already pre-treated, it's pH adjusted, and very easy for them to handle.
They've been very good neighbors. They have people that are dedicated specifically to complying with the industrial pre-treatment ordinance, and they've done a very good job of doing that.
The electric company that we deal with has a whole wind farm out in Mosier, which is 20 miles to the east of Hood River. And so it was a natural for us to purchase a big chunk of our energy from that wind farm. We use brown glass that's cast in Portland. 75% of the glass used in our brown glass is recycled. The same goes with our packaging, that we're looking at recycled post-consumer paper to make our packaging with. I think in the end run, that's also very responsible, that we're not creating something that ends up going to landfill.
We recognize Full Sail because they have been practicing since its inception principles of sustainability.
So Full Sail Brewing won a Small Business Sustainability Award from the State of Oregon Sustainability Board because they clearly showed their phenomenal leadership in sustainability.
Many of the companies we recognize as top companies in sustainability are also top companies in terms of where employees want to work.
Full Sail sustainability and environmentally conscious practices are one of the things that I'm most proud of working here now.
My grandmother always said, doing the right thing, being responsible is doing the right thing when no one's looking.
I have 2 teenage kids, so for me it's a very visceral reality that I want to make sure that my generation does a better job of handing over the world to them.
Full Sail has been a very good neighbor to the city of Hood River. They're very conscientious in their operations and seem to do a very good job.
What we want is all our people to be very passionate about beer and then passionate about how we do that and how we approach our community and our world.
That's really what sustainability is about, is a strong economy, a sound environment, and a really involved community. And that's exactly what Full Sail Brewing has achieved in Hood River.